Hey y'all, I'm Kevin Elliott. I'm the co-founder and lead producer at Wewa Films. I have an idea I want to run by you and see what you all think about it. I'm going to start a micro podcast. I think that's what they call it. It's going to be short. Is that what a short podcast is? Micro podcast. Or, we're launching this on TikTok, so I don't know if that's a talkcast. Is that a hashtag? Is that real? I don't know. I'm old. I have to ask my 21-year-old daughter. Yeah, by the way, if I just invented a hashtag, I want credit. Talkcast. Anyway, I'm starting this short podcast, and here's why. One of the cool things about my job is I get to be on a lot of podcasts. I get to speak at a lot of conferences and do workshops and that kind of thing for creatives. Most of the podcasts I go on are either about video production or art, or business of art, or some related type things. And what I found when I go on there is that the audiences for these things don't want me to talk so much about video production. They don't want me to talk about gear or how to do a good interview or that sort of thing. What they want me to talk about is how to actually structure and run a business, how to make their creative outlet into a functioning, profitable business. And most creatives have no idea how to do that. I have found they don't know how to market themselves. They don't know how to do an LLC. They don't know the business things. And sadly, what happens is they get into business. They start doing their art form, and then it overwhelms them, and they end up quitting, or they go back to their day job, or they make their creative outlet just a hobby or something. That's so sad, and I don't want that to happen to you. Fortunately, at Wewa Films, just creative to creative, I will tell you that we do really well financially. We're a solid business, and I can't tell you how much joy and peace that brings you to know you get to do creative work, but you get to be solid financially as well. And so I want to name this podcast, this micro podcast, I'm naming this The Business of Creative Business. And my vision for this is I want to, in every episode, share one business truth with you, just one idea, one principle, one takeaway, just one, that you can apply right away that will help you run a better creative business and make you more successful, make you more profitable, make you money. Because that's what I want for you. That's what I want for me. We want to be creative and we want to make money at it. And so I think I can help you with that. What I'm going to do in the first episode of the Business of Creative Business podcast, episode 1, is share a book with you. I'm a reader. I'm also, by the way, a college professor. I'm an adjunct college professor, so teaching is in my blood. I have to do it. And so I'm going to share with you lots and lots of business books that I've read over the years that have helped me, and take out one truth of each one in every episode and share it with you. The first book, the book that I recommend if you're starting a business at all, but certainly a creative business, the first book you should read is called The E-Myth. See that right there? The E-Myth by Michael Gerber. Gerber, like the baby food. The E-Myth is an amazing book in lots of ways, but here's the truth. Here's the one thing I'm going to share with you out of this book that you must know if you're going to turn your creative outlet, your art form, into a real business. The truth is, in every business, there are 3 roles, 3 jobs, 3 tasks that must be done in every business, even if you're just a freelancer. And those jobs are entrepreneur, manager, and technician. Okay? Entrepreneur, manager, and technician. The entrepreneur's job is to have big ideas and look at the horizon and always be out there, be the face of your business. That's me in our business, Wewa Films. That's what I do. It's why I'm here right now doing this. I go to all the meetings and I'm out there teaching. I'm on podcast and marketing the business. But I'm also trying to keep new ideas coming into our business. Think of new revenue streams, new kinds of work we can do. I'm the entrepreneur. Then you have to have managers, and managers are those who do the sort of everyday processes of your business. That can be an accountant, a bookkeeper. We have 2 at Wewa Films, by the way. 2 accountants, because Courtney and I, my business partner, are so allergic to that stuff. We have 2 accountants. We have a person who does post-production for us. He is our back shop person. We hire audio people in if we need them. We find people to manage the sort of sausage making that goes into video production, who are really good at that stuff. And then we have technicians, and the technician are the doers. They're the makers. So Courtney, my business partner, is a technician. She's our lead cinematographer. She handles all of our gear. I don't know how to turn our cameras on myself. Like, she does all that stuff, and she's a technician. So I don't have to worry about what she does, and she doesn't have to worry about what I do. And then we have people in the middle who do those three things. And what that lets us do is specialize and be really good at the things that we're really good at, and not have to do the other things. What's going to happen to you, and you may be going through this right now, is you started your business, your creative business, you wanted to paint, or you wanted to make music or video. And then you realize, oh my gosh, I have to have an LLC, and then I have to keep receipts, and then I have taxes, and then I have to market myself, and then I have to do client calls and proposals, and like, oh my goodness, I have to keep up with my emails. It overwhelms you. The E-Myth will teach you how to structure your business from day one, the right way to build a solid foundation, to make sure you have the right people in place. And by the way, with the gig economy like it is, you don't have to hire people full time. You can find amazingly talented people to do those other two jobs for you. If you're a technician, you need to know it. You need to stay in your lane, and you need to find an entrepreneur and a manager. If you're an entrepreneur, you need to find a technician and a manager, and vice versa. Okay? That's the truth for today. That's the first episode of the Business of Creative Business podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If this is valuable to you, please let me know so I can stop it if it sucks. But if you like this, and you have, or by the way, if you have a topic you'd like me to talk about that maybe I know something about, I'd be happy to do it, okay? Thank you for watching this far. Share this with your friends. I hope it was helpful. You can do this. I love you. You're going to be great at business if you do it right. You can do it.